apply some antiseptic. Let's take these bad boys off. He's actually watched some of my my YouTube videos, which is great. And so why did you kind of decided to put some corn plasters on it? Did you read it somewhere or?
Yeah, sort of WebMD or something.
Okay, so he went to WebMD and saw that, hey, corn plasters are great. So he's obviously put some on. And was it clear instructions? Was there like warning signs or anything like that?
Yeah.
What was the warning sign? So I'm gonna take that off. So that's the corn, and you can see it's macerated. So this is what happens when you have corn plasters and it's been left a little bit too long. It obviously melts away the tissue, makes it really, really soft. And it's quite flat, which is good. So the question now is, when we take these off, what is going on underneath? Do we see flesh or not?
I study art history.
Oh, wow. So is it like a niche subject in the Philippines? Like this art thingy? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess, but it's not that popular.
Do you do artwork yourself then? Like paint or?
I did photography.
Ah, how am I doing right now? Do you think I'm doing this is a good angle or not? That's not a good angle. Do you like my tripod? Do you like, is it a fancy tripod? Or do you recommend a different tripod? I think a tripod with wheels would be good.
Yeah, that one is like, you know, if you're having like a running scene or a running shot or something, or opening montage.
Yeah.
That's it, perfect. But this is good for this kinds of videos.
Good, I like that. See, wise. I should be paying you for this advice. Okay, dokie.
How about you? Did you move to London when you were sort of like a young kid, or?
So I was born here.
Okay.
And then I went back to Hong Kong, and then I lived there for a couple of years, and then I went to Canada to study,
Right.
and then I came back to here for university, and then I got married, and I can't leave now,
I see.
because I got married. My husband's really nice. He did a video. He did a video on his finger, callus removal. So there's a superficial. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
I'm doing this. This video is going to be a little bit different. I don't think there's much scooping. There's a lot of tissue. There's not a lot, but there's more tissue breakdown on the corn plaster than anything else, to be honest. So what I'm doing is just checking how deep these wounds are. So it's going to be a little bit raw, more than like, oh, Marion can pop this out, because it's different.
And what causes corn and all of these things?
So
basically friction, no?
Yeah, friction, pressure. So so first of all, is the anatomy of the toes. If they're very clumped up together, then they rub against each other, and then you've got kind of friction from that. But it could be how the toes are set. So if, like, these two are quite bony, and the bone touches against each other. But you must have had it for a very long time, because the corn plaster, like even when you put the corn plasters on, it's quite thick. So they weren't little minor corns, they were quite big corns, weren't they? Yeah. So I think the acid has kind of taken one layer down, but like I said, there's some tissue underneath. And I just want to double check if the core is out, because if the core is not out,
it will grow again.
Yeah. Now the thing.
So it's alive or something.
It's got so the tissue, the hard skin, is live tissue, and the reason why it grows is because the cell grows rapidly at an increased rate. So we should be shedding skin every 28 days. But when you have a corn, it doesn't. It just keeps on building. It doesn't shed.
Right.
So that the shedding reduces, the rate of shedding reduces, but the skin still overturns. So it is live tissue. So it gets bigger and bigger. So obviously you see some really massive corns, right? So unfortunately, you need to remove the friction and the pressure. Even if you remove the cone, it can still come back.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, so that's so what I'm going to do.
possibility for a relapse.
Yeah, so what you need to do is, A, check your footwear and make sure they're not too narrow. B, also use cushions and things like that. So I'll give you some today as a treat for lending me video, and then you can wear them and see what happens. But the thing about cones is once you have one, you're likely to have it again and again and again.
Right.
Another reason why is because the tissue has memory. It's just one of those things. Like,
Oh, it has memory.
yep. So I did a paper on cones for a
Like
master's.
some sort of body memory.
Yeah, that.
Dance and.
Yeah. Like, yeah, if you can hip hop that, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you can, like, if you, yeah, your body is accustomed to having friction, so builds up something to protect it, and that's what you have. Yeah.
Right.
Can you dance actually? Are you a good
No.
dancer? I feel like you're a good dancer. I don't know why. Could be your outfit for today. I think I'm like.
Just very street and
Yeah, like you can like.
hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop, pop, hop.
I wish I could dance.
So how long have you been in England for?
I've been here for 3 years, so I also studied. Yeah, like I graduated 3 years back.
Ah.
2 years.
2 years there. Yeah, cause you're 6 years younger than me.
Oh, you're very young.
I'm very young.
You're 24.
That's why I wear my uniform. That's why I wear my uniform. I'm getting less as I work. I'm getting less. I'm getting closer to my age. But yeah, I think if I didn't wear my uniform, I didn't wear my uniform. I was wearing like a dress, and I was sitting, and I was just about to like do something. Obviously, had a little tiny conversation, and this guy was like, "I'm here to see the podiatrist." I'm like, "I am the podiatrist." I just been having like a 20-minute conversation about your fungal nail infection. It's hilarious. You can see that's the core, but it's very mushy, isn't it? In here, that's the core in the middle, because that's the acid. So what I'm doing.
That's the core.
Yeah. So I've taken majority of the tissue out, and then I'm just snipping these. But I'll show you the video of somebody that had something similar, but it doesn't seem like there's a big wound, which is good. Maybe there is a little tiny one. So when it's plasticky, it's just harder to take off because the macerated tissue is stuck. It's actually really adhered to the skin. So is there any other jobs that you would like to do after this job?
I mean, I've been hustling in terms of like...
Hustle, like that, isn't hustling a job?
You need to hustle in London.
Oh yeah. London's expensive. Where do you live?
Finsbury Park.
Oh, that's fancy.
No, not really.
It's got good, doesn't it have lots of good food there?
They do.
Yeah. So there is a wound in here. But there's no core anymore, just a wound in the middle, which is typical of when you use corn plasters.
So the core has been uprooted.
Yeah, by the corn plaster, which is great, but then you have a little tiny superficial ulceration there.